You can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah.
Hi, it's Brad Hoyer here. Just going to do a video for my predictions for WWE Royal Rumble 2012. First of all, it's going to be. I think it's quite a hard Rumble to predict, to be honest. Not necessarily just the Rumble match, but the matches on the card. There's only 4 on the card at the moment, and I'm going to start off with Kane and Cena. There's been a bit of a hype through Kane's return and like Kane attacking Ryder and Cena and stuff like that, but it's just going to be a typical shitty Cena match where the guy does the same routine, he can't sell, and what frustrates me the most with Cena though is that he can't put over his opponent and still get the victory. You know, when he fights them and gets the victory, he just ruins them. They don't get a comeback, stuff like that. He just can't. He can't seem to do it like other wrestlers can. Like, he can't put another wrestler over and still get the victory. It's just all or nothing with him. So yeah, I'd love to see Kane win, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be seen as big revenge and shit like that. I just don't think the WWE got enough brain power between them to fucking work out a better way to do this story. So I reckon they're just going to revert to what they did for the past 7 years with John Cena. Just let him win. So that's that. I wouldn't get your hopes up for that match because I don't think it's going to be brilliant. The next match I'm going to go with Mark Henry versus Big Show versus Daniel Bryan. I mean, I've given my opinion on this in some of the articles that I've been writing. But if you've got Bryan and you've got Big Show, and you're going to turn one of them heel, why would you turn Bryan heel? Bryan's much better as a face, because as a heel with what he's doing now, he's being the annoying, pathetic champion, and that just does nothing for him at all. Whereas if you got Big Show, Big Show can complain about his title run, he can complain about the fans with the history, complain that he should be higher up in the company. There's so much more to go with if you choose Big Show to turn heel. But no, WWE, fuck it up again, choose Bryan to turn heel. And he's doing a good job of it for what he's got to do. I mean, lots of respect for Bryan, but it's just not going to work really, in my opinion. Hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Yeah, the triple threat match inside a steel cage, I don't know. You've got Big Show and Henry, who the matches that we've seen for them against each other have been piss poor anyway, and it's like they've got all the attentions on who's going to win, like who's going to take the title off of Bryan. Is it going to be Show or is it going to be Henry? And for that reason, I think Bryan's going to win it again, but I think he's going to do a sneaky escape from the cage, something like that, to carry on the wins that he's been getting recently. I just think they should just let Bryan just fucking beat him. He's a better wrestler than both of them combined and times by 100. So why not let him prove that? And yeah, so I hope Bryan wins. But the only problem with Bryan winning is that it's going to carry on this storyline of him as a heel and being a little bitch, which I don't want. So if that's going to continue, I'd rather one of the other wrestlers win, Henry or Show. Either or, in my opinion, both are as good or as bad as each other. So yeah, I hope something interesting comes out of that match. Next match, going to go Royal Rumble. This is, in my opinion, the hardest Rumble to call in a very long time, because there's no one that's really getting it. You know, there's no superstar that stands out that's in the Rumble that's going to win. You've got Sheamus and Wade Barrett, which won't win. Neither of them will win. But that's the thing I'm most confident about is something's going to happen between them two that continues the feud at a later date, or it might just be that there's Randy Orton back. Randy Orton sparks something off with Wade Barrett, and then Sheamus goes to Jinder Mahal. What? Jinder Mahal? Why? WWE. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, so I'm going to go with Randy Orton to win. I think that's the easiest option and as a comeback. But you're going to have appearances from Mick Foley, Chris Jericho. I don't know. I think he's a bit too predictable for Jericho to win, and his build-up, his comeback. I mean, fucking hell, WWE. Oh, just why do a comeback like that with Jericho? The guy can do whatever you want, and he can make it work. But they do this thing when he comes back and doesn't talk and he doesn't wrestle, and they drag it on for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it is, and the crowd, by the time Jericho does something, we're bored. It's like, Jericho's done that. Well, it would have been good if he'd done it 3 weeks ago, but and he said on Raw that the world, the end of the world as we know it, or something's going to happen at the Rumble. So whether that's just to increase buyers and Jericho's just going to actually wrestle or something, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I hope it's going to be fucking interesting, because it needs to be. Yeah, my ideal situation, if I was dreaming and anything can happen, I would choose Lesnar to come back, win the Rumble, turn around and say he doesn't want a title shot, he wants Taker Lesnar, WrestleMania, but it's not going to happen. And I don't blame Brock, to be honest. The guy's fucking millionaire. He doesn't need to come back, and I'm sure he's quite happy sitting at home in Texas, chilling out. So, but yeah, that's my opinion. Let me go with Randy Orton. I think it's a shot in the dark. Christian might make another return, which I think would be good. Good to see him back in the ring. And yeah, good to see Mick Foley back. Hopefully he doesn't do a job. Hopefully he actually wrestles pretty well. Well, that's quite hard in the Rumble, but yeah. And the main event, we're going to go Punk versus Ziggler. Laurinaitis, special guest referee. Laurinaitis. Oh, I just don't. People, he's so fucking annoying that people are booing him, and I think the WWE feel that we think he's a good heel, and that's why people are booing him. We're not booing him because of that, we're booing him because he's a fucking retard, and he's so annoying. Like, it's like Michael Cole. Oh yeah, Michael Cole's a great heel. No, he's just a fucking prick. That's why people boo him. Not because he's a good heel. Not like Dolph Ziggler, who's a great heel. People boo him because he's good at what he does. John Laurinaitis is just a fucking idiot who just everything he touches turns to shit. And by him, the best thing that he's done in the past, God knows how many months he's been on air, was the thing with Mick Foley in the ring where he hit him with the mic and he said that, yeah, I'm going to screw Punk. But by doing that, it's turning into a Stone Cold Vince McMahon thing again. And we don't want to see that again. It's been done. We want WWE to do something different. And yeah, so there's two ways you can look at this, in my opinion. If Laurinaitis screws Punk, it will be good, it will be interesting, because Ziggler will get the title, and Ziggler's, in my opinion, his championship material, and I'd like to see him with the title again. And that means Laurinaitis will be fired or something will happen with Triple H coming back and firing him. But I don't want Triple H on my TV, so that's a different video. But yeah, and if Punk wins, that puts an end to it, and hopefully it can move on to something bigger and better. But I don't think the WWE have got anything bigger and better in mind, so I think they're just going to drag this out. And I wouldn't even mind if fucking Punk. I want Punk to turn heel. I wouldn't mind Punk turning heel. Join force with John Laurinaitis. You know, just do something fucking entertaining and different, and like the promo. Like I'm that depressed with wrestling at the moment. Like, I watched the CM Punk promo literally before this video, and that promo was so good. No, WWE had the industry in the palm of their hands and could done anything with it. Could have made it the next big thing, but they just dropped the ball and they just fuck it up. And Triple H comes back to steal the limelight, and it's just shit, you know. And I question why I fucking watch wrestling, like all the real wrestling fans are doing at the moment, because it's just shit that we're watching. It's not fucking entertainment. It's just bollocks, and I just hope it changes, because that's all we're waiting for. We're just waiting for something, like a little spark like that promo to happen, and for wrestling to become great again, to be interested in it again, but longer than a week would be good. So that's my little rumble / ruining WWE, saying what's wrong with it. But yeah, so I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go with Punk to win that, maybe, but it could go either way and work well. But then, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if WWE would put the title on Dolph Ziggler, to be honest, at the moment anyway. So yeah, and they might throw another match in there, probably tag team match, Usos versus Epico and Primo. Two good tag teams. Love the Usos, man. I really like the Usos. Love their entrance. So different. Good as a tag team. They look like a tag team, and yeah, they work well together, and that should be a good match. Don't think they'll change the tag titles will change hands. Which I don't think they need to. But just want to see some more tag teams getting like pay-per-view time and stuff like that. So yeah, that may be a match. And I reckon there's something going to happen with Cody Rhodes and Goldust in the Rumble as well. That's my little prediction. So yeah, hope you enjoy the pay-per-view as much as a fan can enjoy it. And yeah, I'll speak to you next month. Cheers. Bye bye.